Alright, another key, 3 key stretches, static stretches that you can perform before you work out. Probably good if you do them at some point. And again, key areas which do tighten up, need a little bit of attention maybe throughout the day. I'm always preaching on about it. Hip flexors, pretty much tighten us all because we sit down a lot. Want to try and open these up. So, as I've demonstrated countless times in boot camp, make sure you're locking your hips in first. We want a long enough stance here that we're not in this position. Okay, we want to be able to pry our hips apart and pull ourselves into this. So make sure the foot's far enough forward. Back foot points away through the floor, not up in this position. So we want to really push that down through the floor, and we want to look at tilting the pelvis. So we're actually going to slight posterior tilt. So we're getting a better stretch through here, the tight hip flexors, when we do this, and pull ourselves in, rather than relaxing that and doing this. That's not giving me a stretch, that's just going through my lower back. So you really got to activate the butt, gives it a better active stretch anyway. So you have more chance of opening these up and more chance of it being a longer lasting stretch anyway, longer lasting effect. So hips stay square, tall spine, pulling the hips out of the socket each direction. Front hip goes forward, back hips pulling back, and I'm staying square and tall. Okay, tight and tall through here. And again, it's a nice stretch, nice comfortable stretch. Okay, again, these are ones that you can hold at least 30 seconds, I would say, with any of these static stretches. If we're doing the rhythmic stretch, which you've seen us do, it's when we pull back, relax 1 second, pull into it quite aggressively 2 seconds as we exhale. So it's inhale, inhale, exhale. Okay? But again, get used to the static one first, 30 seconds, and it's a little bit more aggressive, the actual prying motion of that rhythmic stretch. Alright, another one which is a good one to do, TFL, glutes piriformis. You'll get a few muscles stretch with this one. It's sort of a 90-90 stretch. So I'm going to position my left ankle over the right knee. Actually position myself further down on the floor as well. You want to try and maintain that this spine stays neutral, or the tailbone stays down. So I'm now going to lift this supporting leg. I'm going to push this knee back that way, or I'm going to stop it coming this way. And I'm going to pull on the other leg as well. Now I want to keep this tailbone down, I don't just want to round up like that. Okay, I'm not stretching the lower back. I'm trying to stretch the hips. Now again, that's a good stretch. Again, breathing into it 30 seconds. Then change to the other side. And then, another key one to do, Levator SCAP. I would suggest 2 ways of doing this, upper trap and Levator SCAP. You can go reach towards the opposite shoulder blade. First of all, we can push the ear up and just go straight down like so. So we're trying to elongate this side as opposed to just cramping down. Shoulders stay pulled down, elongate, adjust assist. Upper trap and sort of SCM, but we want to try and get a little bit more sort of Levator SCAP. So if I were you, go with the hand on the back of the neck, nice tall position, try and point the elbow up to the sky, turn the head to roughly 45 degrees, and then again elongate the back of the neck to look towards the opposite foot, and just assist with the stretch again. That's a nice stretch. So again, 30 seconds, left and right.